Hi all. It's Monday. I'm calling this my day off. Drinking my coffee, do the morning coffee chat like we used to do. Just not a whole lot going on. It's been rainy all the time, a lot, and I say all the time, but it, clouds up almost every day. Like around 3, 4 o'clock starts getting cloudy, and sometimes it rains, sometimes it doesn't. A lot of times there's thunder and lightning around, so I got to get everything done in the mornings that I need to get done because afternoon, I just run out of time to do anything. So, excuse me. And then it's hard to keep the batteries up when there's no sun. 750 watts of solar, but all that solar doesn't do any good when there's no sun. So anyway. So a little bit of news on the trailer. I've actually had the trailer for about a month and a half, I guess. Went down, to the guy's place to look at it. Gave him the money to pay for it, and all was good. He was very friendly and very nice. We kind of sat on his porch there for a while and chit chat, and it was hot, so he brought out some water, ice water, and we sat there for about an hour, and it was time to go. I wanted to, hook up to the trailer and get it back here. And I said, well, don't I get a title? And he said, no, I don't have one. What? So, I dropped enough hints, you're going to get my money back, or, how are we going to handle this? And he didn't have much to say about it, so I asked a couple of friends if you have to get a bonded title for it. So I went down to the local DMV there in Solo, and I was all ready to do what I had to do, and they said it was $290 for the bond, and I said, okay, we'll pay that, and they did the inspection, and the lady came out, and the supervisor came out and looked at it, and finally found the serial number on it. I was getting a little nervous because they were having a hard time finding it, but they finally did. So everything was okay up to that point, and I said, okay, so how does this process work? And they said, well, it could be anywhere, for a few weeks to several months. So I'm going, what? There was nothing I could do. They said it has to go. They have to send out registered letters to the previous owner and all that. The license plate and everything was still on the trailer, but it hadn't been registered for like 10 years. So I was thinking that's going to be an easy process. I'll send a letter to the last known owner, and I probably won't be able to find him or whatever. But anyway, it came back on the 16th of this month. I got the call, and I went down, and they said everything was fine. I had to pay for the title change and the registration. $45 wasn't bad at all. Some places on the internet were saying it could be $1,000 or more, but so I was kind of nervous about that. But they said $45 and some change, so paid that, filled out the paperwork and all that, and I said, well, don't I get a title and registration? He said, well, that takes 2 to 4 weeks. Does that sound familiar to anybody? Anybody that has done a bonded title, would that be something normal? To wait like 4 weeks to get title and registration after everything was, paid for? Anyway, so here I am. I'm waiting. Let's see, Friday will be 2 weeks. Judging from how long it took before, it's liable to be another 2 weeks after that, so we'll see. So while I'm waiting for all that, I've been downsizing quite a bit. Trying to throw away a bunch of stuff that that's been hauling around, forever for nothing. Doesn't hardly ever get used. The tent, I'm going to throw it away. I mean, it's in sad shape. The floor is all The sides, where the floor and the side are seamed together. That's all coming apart, so it's more or less like a tarp on the inside. So, but when it rains, the water comes in and bugs get in there and all that. So I'm just going to cut it up, I guess, and throw it away. I think that's the best way to do it. There's a dumpster yard up the road a ways, but I don't want to pay that fee, so I'll just cut it up and I'll put it in garbage bags and take it to the place where I go to dump my trash. The son-in-law of the landlord here has given me permission to use it, so I don't want to take advantage of that and take the whole thing down there and fill up the dumpster. So just been little bit by little bit. The trailer that I had, some of you may have seen that or remember it. I'm going to have to sell it because I can't tow it in Arizona. And I can't tow a trailer behind a trailer unless the first trailer is a fifth wheel. Then I could do that, but it's not. So I'm going to have to sell it, which is fine because everything that I put in the trailer, a lot of it's going to be thrown away anyway because I can't use it. It's irrelevant to have and carry around. So yeah, I'll sell that and then put the stuff I intend to keep in the back of the truck or in the trailer. Like I said, downsizing. So should be light and pretty quick. That was another reason too that I wanted the trailer like that, is so I could. Well, it used to take me all day to try to load everything up in the back of the pickup or in the back of the Suburban, and on the trailer it would take me all day. Do that, and by then I was just wiped out, So I figure now that the trailer, a lot of it can be kept inside. The trailer, the solar panels would take me 10 minutes to put them away, and then whatever's left, the odds and ends and that would go in the trailer. Chairs and tables and things could go right in the trailer. The table here and my sit-down chair stays in here all the time anyway, so I pulled it around a little bit, and it definitely, I can't really tell that it's there, so 16-foot dual axle, so yeah, it pulls really good. I can feel it once in a while if I hit a dump type, not a dump, but a bump like that. I can feel it just a little bit, but I've got to change the shocks on the back of the Suburban. They're pretty wore out, and I'm getting the pogo stick thing, So anyway, why do I say that? So anyway, so just a few odds and ends that I'm, trying to get ready. Got the truck taken care of, change the oil, and all that stuff, and put stuff in the trailer, and I should be out of here. I'll probably leave here around the 1st of November, about the same time I did last year. Depending on how the weather is and all that. I don't really, if it's really going to be rainy, and I don't want to pull the trailer down there, for the first time that long over the highway. So we'll see, but that's the plan. November 1st or so, right after I get my paycheck and Social Security check. So I guess that's it on this one. Talk to you again soon.